All right, well, obviously, I thought our energy level, as much as we were disappointed about the energy level last week, the first half, I thought our energy level this week, as we came out and approached the game, was much better. I think our play was an indication of that, so I was pleased with the way our guys came out. But up 23-7, and just really not having it in us to be able to learn how to play 4 solid quarters has been the theme all year long, and that's been the concern. We came out after half, we had a great plan, and just unable to get anything going at all, and so that was disappointing. Our guys are playing hard, but anytime we get a little bit of adversity hit us, we've got to learn how to deal with adversity, and that's something that we've kind of struggled with. We've got to get better in the trenches, both offensively and defensively. That's kind of an area we've always kind of hung our hat on running the football, and we only have 40 yards rushing tonight. You can't beat a team like that with 40 yards rushing. So got a short week, so there's nobody feeling sorry for us, and nobody gonna feel sorry for these guys. We're gonna get back in here and go to work and travel down to Houston.
The rushing numbers obviously skewed by the sacks. From your perspective on the sideline, were those sacks more on the line, or was Matt holding the ball too long, looking downfield, trying to create something?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. I know a couple of times Matt had an opportunity just to throw the ball away, and he runs out of bounds, taking a couple of sacks, holding the ball a little long, trying to make something happen. As far as just a straight coverage sack, I don't know how many of the 8 were just straight, breakdowns up front. I don't know that. There was probably a couple, but, again, that's just, Matt's a competitor. Matt's a guy that tries to make plays, and sometimes when you do that, it gets you in a bind. And so those are things he's got to continue to learn and throw the football away.
Their coverage seemed strong all day. Was there something they were doing, or they just have good athletes back there, especially to hold Sutton, lift his big plays?
Yeah, I thought they obviously Coach has done a great job there, and Coach McNeil's done an outstanding job. Got great respect for him, and they were going to play coverage behind Cortland, and force us to. Somebody else was going to have to beat them. It wasn't going to be Cortland, and so. So they had that, but we knew that. We moved Cortland around, and we were able to tell all that. But when that happens, somebody else has got to step up. And I thought really, you're even at halftime, you're still up. We had a great plan coming out after a half. We knew exactly what they were doing, and just the inability to get anything going. It's like the moment adversity hits. You just feel the air and the sidelines come out. I mean, they get the ball, start second half, they go down and score, and it's, well, hey, we got a whole half here, guys. Let's keep battling, let's keep fighting. And we've been down before. We've been down 42-17 and battled back, and that's something that these guys are having to learn, and it's a process right now.
Coach, you hinted at Matt Menu possibly playing, and today he did, and Jackson Mitchell filling in for Jonathan Yango. What did you see out of those guys today?
Well, I have to go and watch the film. I mean, I thought they did okay. Obviously, from our depth standpoint, we had to have them today, especially when you lose Jonathan right off. And so, those guys, they're like everybody else right now. They're in there, and we're moving guys around, and we're trying to find the right combination, and you're just trying to find the right fit. And I will say this: I thought our defense played harder. I thought they had some stops, and we were unable to capitalize. And a football team like we have right now, when we do make stops, we have to capitalize. And we've got to take advantage of every opportunity that we get. And we've got to learn how to deal with adversity. And that comes with time. But our guys will continue to play hard, and they're going to continue to fight hard. And we got a lot of ball left ahead of us. I mean, you're 0-1 in conference. I mean, it's somebody's got to get us going though. I mean, we got to get this thing pointing in the right direction, and continue to push toward our goals. So our goals are still at reach, and we've got we play a very talented Houston team this week.
Look, you had Kyron Mitchell playing at the start there,
Mm-hmm.
and Shaq playing a little bit of actual safety. Did you think that led to improvement in the defense?
You know, I did. I thought so. I thought Kyron made some plays, and I thought Shaq made some plays. Again, it's when they put the put what was it Summers? Is that who? Yeah. And I thought that he definitely added another dimension in the run game, and so and that's been our Achilles heel all year. And so we got to continue to work on that. And but guys are being put in different situations, different positions, and you only got so many guys, and so we're trying to move guys around and putting guys in the right spot. But the thing that they'll respond. Our guys are going to respond. They're going to come out and they're going to play hard and they're going to respond. And we're not letting up. Ain't nobody going to come back in here tomorrow and give up. I mean, I can promise you that. These guys are going to fight hard, and we'll have a great plan going down to Houston.
Did you think you guys were prepared?
I'm sorry?
Were you prepared? Did you feel prepared enough when they put more attention on Portland?
Do I feel prepared for what?
Did you guys feel, as an offense, prepared for them to?
Oh yeah. We knew people are going to do that to you, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to play coverage over the top of Cortland. When they are, you got to be able to run the football. You got to be able to run the football. You got somebody else on the outside somewhere else has got to step up and make some plays. I thought we had more drops tonight than we've had. I thought we had some drops in some critical situations that could have kept drives going. And but again, part of that's being young.
Yeah, you guys were only 2 of 14 on third down. Who's the guy that you would usually go to on third down if you guys are struggling?
Well, a lot of it depends on your down and distance, but 2 of 14 is obviously not very good at all, and you can't keep the chains moving at that. And Matt's done a really good job in the past of making plays with his feet and getting us out of trouble. You like to felt like we had a couple of really good calls. We had a couple of drops in there, had a couple bad calls, but those are some things that we just got to keep getting better at. I mean, you got a great third down plan. You spend most of your week on third downs and trying to have a great plan for it, and you try to adjust as they go.
When Yenga got ejected, did that force Coach Malone to call different things defensively, or was it just next man up, step into his role?
Yeah, no, it was next man up. Yeah, you just try to you put the next guy out there, and I thought we did a really good job this week of trying to simplify a lot of things. I thought that was my challenge to our defensive staff is let's just get good at something. Let's simplify some things and get good at something, and that was an area that we felt like we could do, and so it was unfortunate that we lost him, but and somebody else had to step in and play.
How do you assess the offensive line? I mean, you can look at the numbers and not a good day for them. What did you see?
Well, I mean, without watching film, I thought we've played better. I really do. I thought we've had better games, but my disappointment was I was really hoping we could run the football a little bit more than what we were able to. But again, those 8 sacks are not on the offensive line. By no means of that. But I thought they did some good things at times. I really thought our protection was good at times, and we just we held on the ball and you got to be able to step up and throw the ball away, find your check downs, and get to the next your next read. But
Obviously, the fans didn't show up in numbers like they usually do. What's your next plan to motivate the student body?
well, our student body's been great this year. Again, I've said it from the get-go, you got to put a product on the field. Our guys have got to perform. And they have been. They're working hard. Our guys are working extremely hard, and our fans are great. I mean, our fans will be back, and, we need their support. We need them now more than we ever need them. And appreciate those that were there and stayed, but, I think I've reached out to every organization and shook just about every hand, and so we've got to continue to get better at putting the product on the field.
What's going to be the biggest challenge getting ready for Houston on a short week?
Yeah, I think just from a mental standpoint right now for these guys, when you come in off of a loss like we just had right now, you got to be able to shake it tomorrow, and it's a new day. The season has to start tomorrow, and so that's going to be our challenge for these guys is you get your body fresh, get ready to go. Everybody at this point in time in the season is they're getting in what you call the dog days of football, and you got to be able to battle through. And only the strong are going to survive this run right now.
What led to the decision to go with William Barnes at guard?
Just the way he practiced this week. Yeah, just the way he practiced. I was pleased with the way he practiced, and he brought a little bit of fight to him, and again, we're trying to find the right combination up there with some injuries that we've had. So I thought he did well. I know he was really communicating on the sidelines.